A quick video on skills and perks resets for new players. The first thing I want to cover is a warning that it's generally advised not to reset your skills and perks unless you're using gold because you lose so much XP in the process. But there are times that it may be worth it, and I have such an instance right here with the German Tier 8 Black Mutts premium tank that I bought. During the rental period, I earned 2 crew members, the commander and the gunner, who both came with Brothers in Arms as their first perk, and then you can build on from there. But my other 2 crew members don't have Brothers in Arms. I don't have a medium crew in the German line that has really any appreciable perks except this crew because I never planned on going up that line. So the debate and choice is to use gold to keep the crew at their skills and perks at 100% and then convert them over, to use silver at 20,000 silver to train to 90% of the XP that you had into the skills and perks, or to use the free version which trains to 80%. As cheap as we all like to be, the best option probably is to train using silver and just lose a little bit of the XP you've invested in your crew in your skills and perks. Brothers in Arms is unique in that it has to go across the entire crew at 100%, and then your entire crew gains 5% more or is 5% better at their intended roles. Now, I've heard it argued by knowledgeable players that it's only worth going for Brothers in Arms early on in the perks, like as the first or second perk, if your unit has some glacially slow time, such as glacially slow reload, glacially slow track traverse, turret traverse, or maybe your aim circle closes really slow, such as on large caliber derp guns and or artillery. While none of that is the case with a Mutts Tier 8 premium tank, I do have 2 crew members who came with inherent Brothers in Arms skills, and those can't change even if I reset their perks. It's built in just like the female crew members that you will earn going through the missions. Because of that, once I got my other 2 crew members to 100%, I really felt it worthwhile to convert them over to have Brothers in Arms. You may notice that I waited well into their second perk, which was a plus sign next to their names. This plus sign was at about 63% into their second perk before the change and 57% after the change for 20,000 silver. They would have converted over to 47% into their second perk or skill had I trained them over for free. But as I was taking away 100% camouflage on the 1 crew member, I really wanted as much of that back as I could get without spending gold. I hope this video explained a little bit more about skills and perks resetting once you develop enough XP in your crews to get that far to either be into the first perk that deep or second perk or third perk. In the last few seconds of this video, I feel it appropriate just to show the effects to the hard stats of changing to all Brothers in Arms for those that don't have it yet. The firepower on my mutts increased from 343 to 361. Notice that the survivability didn't change at all, and the mobility only changed by 1 point. That's because, if anything, the Mutts does not have any glacially slow aspect to its mobility, turning, or maneuvering. Now here's where I lost out a little bit. In concealment, it went down from 391 to 372. If you recall, I took away 100% concealment for my loader and instead put it back at 57% concealment, but with 100% Brothers in Arms perk. Now here's another area that went up in, and I guess it could be argued that spotting is as important as concealment, especially at this tier with this vehicle. One way or the other, the straight 5% bonus to the commander gave me a spotting value of 550 to 569. The view range went from 380 meters to 388 meters, while the radio signal range went from 570 meters to 582 meters. Now I'm not sure how important that is because that's already out there pretty far, and I don't think I've ever had a problem with radio signal range at any high tier. This concludes the second part of the video, which was going over how Brothers in Arms changed my vehicles and my crew's stats. Thank you for watching. I hope it helped.